Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. In this video I'm going to be talking about a lot of random stuff since I've been on the road for the last month, and while being on the road I've decided to open a bunch of crystals. I had like 130 premium hero crystal shards, and based on my last video, the video that tested this theory about the angle in which crystals come into the screen and the higher percentage chance of getting better heroes, I thought I'd just kind of test that theory while I was out on the road. And also, let me just say, if you see down here on the second row here, no, let me touch this guy, which we don't need to really get into. I won him using that theory, but in about 8 crystals. So what am I saying? 7, I think. Okay, wow, this is really hard. 7 crystals I opened. 6 were 2 stars, and 1 was this 4-star Miles Morales. So my thought was, you know what? I don't know if this theory is for real, but I have a bunch of crystals that I'm going to open and test this theory. Now, you guys probably aren't very familiar with my roster, nor do you maybe really care, but this right here is a duplicated Venom. Now, using that system, whether it works or not, duplicated my Venom, which was shocking and obviously really awesome. I also got a duplicate Captain America, which was also pretty amazing. I got a 4-star Yellow Jacket. I did not mean to touch that. Check him out, he's awesome. And then I also duplicated a Joe Fixit. Let's see if I can go down here. I duplicated a Joe Fixit. I got a 4-star Elektra. And so let's just say overall I opened 214 crystals and got 8 4-stars out of that using that method. Now, my opinion is I don't really believe this method works, and I think it's fun to feel like you have some sort of power or some sort of unique ability to try and increase your chances. I opened, what was it, roughly 260 crystals and got 9 4-stars. Oh wow, somebody texted me, so I cut off the video. So anyway, getting back to this whole discussion about this method, and the funny thing is I saw it on one crystal opening, worked for the guy, and now I think Super Gaming Family, Mr. LT, tried it with, he and his wife both got 4 stars, and I don't know, the method's kind of floating around as being this thing, and I don't know if it really works. I use it just for fun, because when I'm opening crystals, I feel like, you know what, people believe it works, sure, I'll try it. But anyway, point is I opened 260 crystals roughly, 1 premium hero crystal shards and 1 just regular premium hero crystals, and I got 9 champions. So again, I opened less than that and I got 8 champions, so that seems to be consistent. I do seem to be getting some pretty decent luck where, if you were to take the total number of crystals I've opened, and then see how many 4-stars I got out of that, it's like 1 in 30 crystals that I'm, on average getting a 4-star, which, I don't know. That's maybe just crazy luck, but I do believe, based on some other videos I've seen, that May was a really good month for crystal openings. I've seen a lot of people get really good results, and now that May is over, who really cares? And who knows? If you guys want to try that method, again, I put a link in the last video on how to do it. Anyway, so as you can tell, I'm just kind of putting up a couple random videos of the crystal openings just so you guys can see. I don't know if there's really any method, again, in regards to determining the heroes you're going to get based on the reel and how you drop it in. So I don't know, just kind of a weird thought about that. So anyway, so let me pause for a minute and I'm going to get right back to you. Here I am back again. Just for reference, again referring to all the units I used to have, which I now don't have, I decided to go nuts with heated crystals with, the Red Hulk and Agent Venom. I had a bunch of units that I thought, I don't necessarily need these for anything, and I'll just buy a bunch of featured hero crystals. Just because I had never done that before, and I felt like I could buy a bunch of them and kind of see what the odds were. So just for reference, because again, I'm going to show you, well, have been showing you a couple of the videos of these openings. I ended up getting, out of 54 heated crystals, I still have one left that I have not opened, but out of 54 crystals I got 12 3-stars and 2 4-stars, one 4-star Electra and one 4-star Venom. I don't have the video of the Venom, I do have the Electra. But I did get one featured hero, a 3-star featured hero, which, whoop-de-doo, and then 3-star Agent Venoms, which were, I guess, technically a featured hero as well. So I don't know. And then again, just for reference, I opened 30 premium hero crystals and got a 4-star Star-Lord and a 4-star Venom in those. And then like 7 3-stars. So, that was, again, a pretty decent, number of 3-stars in opening that method, or using that method to open those crystals. But in 130 premium hero crystal shard crystals, I got 18 3-stars and 4 4-stars. So anyway, that's just kind of figures for you if you care about it or not. But now what I'm going to do is, let me get back to, I'm going to cut away. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video with a Defender's Crystal. Now, the interesting thing about this Defender's Crystal is this was the Defender's Crystal that we were gifted by Brutal DLX when he first completed the Realm of Legends, or was the first one to complete the Realm of Legends. And I've held on to it just for fun, and now that this might be the second or third time they've released the Defender's Crystal, I decided I'm just going to open it now, just because. So this is a crystal I've had for, wow, almost a year now. And it might be kind of an interesting thing, because these Defender crystals, the new ones anyway, have Ms. Marvel and Daredevil in them. But when we were first gifted this crystal, there were only the 5 heroes that you can see on this thumbnail, which are the Hulk, Hawkeye, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and Iron Fist. So now that they, this crystal, they've added 2 heroes to the crystal since I got the crystal, I'm curious to see if they're going to, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to even have the chance of getting Miss Marvel or Daredevil, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm using this method if you can't tell, but I'm going to cut through the crap and I'm going to start the video again when I get to the point where I'm going to open the crystal, so hold on. Okay, so here we go. I'm opening the crystal and I use that method. And I'm watching the reel again here because I don't see Daredevil and I don't see Miss Marvel. Oh, there was Miss Marvel. But a ton of 2-stars. So, the last crystal I saved forever was like a mutant crystal where they're all 2-stars. And see, it's just like 2-star after 2-star after 2-star. And whoa, hold on. Hold your horses. Wow. Okay, so here's another 4-star using that method. Again, who knows? And the interesting thing here is it's a 4-star Daredevil. I'm going to have to do some quick research, but like I said, Daredevil was not was not part of this crystal when I got this crystal. So I'm going to do some research and get back to you on this because I have some thoughts, but I want to, maybe come back with another video. So I'll see you in a minute. All right. Well, I'm coming back to you because I have an interesting tidbit about opening crystals, and maybe I'm going to pontificate here for a minute on that. So I went back and I found a video, and I'm just going to throw up a screenshot. This YouTuber Mvincible, or Mvinceable, had a video of when, here's the description. It says, in a message from the collector, all contestants within the contest were provided a Defender's Crystal chosen by the first victor of the Realm of Legends, Brutal DLX. I let the crystal spin out for this opening, blah, blah, blah. So, the interesting thing about this is this was the crystal that I've been saving. I just saved a Defender's Crystal. I thought all the heroes in that crystal were cool and felt like I wanted to hold on to it. Now, here's a new screenshot. The interesting thing about this is, again, the description for that crystal when he opened it was, many heroes have fought, blah, 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 Defender's Crystal. And this crystal, members of the blah, blah, you can get. Never mind. Anyway, Doctor Strange, Hulk, Hawkeye, Iron Fist, Wolverine, or Spider-Man. At this point, it does not mention Miss Marvel or Daredevil. So let me get into my theory here for a quick second. So some people believe that heroes are determined when you purchase crystals, or claim crystals. Now, based on that theory and the fact that I, claimed this crystal over a year, well, not over a year ago, about a year ago, at that time, Daredevil was not available in that crystal. So me claiming that crystal or buying that crystal, because essentially it's the same thing once it's in your inventory, so to speak, that proves to me that that theory of heroes being determined when you purchase or claim a crystal is in fact not true, because as I just stated, there was no Daredevil when I claimed this crystal, yet I won a 4-star Daredevil. Now, I guess you could make a whole other video on this, and not that anybody really cares about my opinion. It's just, for your information. It seems to me, that heroes are then determined when you spin the crystal, whether it's when you drop it on and start spinning it, or when you choose to tap the crystal and open it at that point, or when you let it spin out. Somewhere between those two actions within opening crystals, a hero is determined, in my opinion. And obviously the evidence to back that up is what just happened with me holding this crystal, and who was in the crystal when I claimed it. So FYI, have some conversations. If you feel otherwise, let me know. And if you have evidence otherwise, just interesting to discuss. Not that it matters, not that it's going to increase your chances, but just kind of information. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.